Hey everybody, I'm pretty sure that I won't be getting many people in here tonight, which I don't mind. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that I am appreciative to all of you that tune in when I do go live. It really does mean a lot. And to let you all know that I'm working my ass off to start getting back into some true crime. Not a lot, but some. But we'll see how we go. Oh, far out. Today's been a hard day. I've felt like absolute crap emotionally and physically. And I don't know how else to feel with that, but I've just felt really down and out. Um, it's been, let's just say, difficult as of late. Hey, Melody. Hey, Dondal. I've been trying my hardest just to be okay and not feel like I'm feeling. It's more of an emotional thing than it is anything else. It's amazing how on nearly every other kind of platform you need like to have a theory, like have a topic. But me, as you all know, I never normally do. But like I said, I want to hopefully one day get your freezing. I'm actually quite warm, so I'll swap weathers with you. You can have the warmish kind of weather, and I'll have the freezing weather because I prefer the freezing weather. At least then I can put my hand when it goes numb, which is weird, into the snow. And yeah, that happens lately. Like I'll put my when my hand, even the one that was operated on, goes numb, I will put ice on it, and the ice will melt before I get the feeling back in my head. Oh, are you? Well, then swap houses with me in summer and say that again, sweetheart. But like I said, I'm over this pain. I am over all of it. I'm actually going to be, when I could get it all together, I'm going to buy one of those hand braces. My doctor has recommended a particular one I need, but no, I'll go on eBay and find one. Oh, far out. You're having a very late winter by the sounds of things, Melody. That sucks. We're having a late summer, so, hopefully we have a late winter this year ourselves in Australia. Because I prefer the cold. You can snuggle down in bed and you can have a hot cup of coffee if you drink coffee, which I don't. You can have excuse me, you can have a hot chocolate and all that kind of shit. Yes, house swap, yes. I would gladly live where you live and you can live here. It's a 2-bedroom unit next to ferals everywhere you can see. Next to fuckwits as far as the eye can see. And what else can I tell you about this that makes this place so attractive? There's not much. It's close to public transport. There's a perk. Um, yeah. Oh wow. Sometimes you get snow until May. Fuck. Oh wow. That's a long time. To the two other people who are not saying anything in chat, you for supporting me, lingering, hanging out in the background. That's pretty fucking awesome. I am now going to make sure I acknowledge the prowlers. I just don't care. And if your friends of mine, like, you choose to come in here, and if you're here to spy for other people, doesn't matter if you're acknowledging chat or whatever, but spy for someone to give them content to be a cunt to me, shame on you. Oh, I like about the good old TikTok. The app. I find it funny how a lot of people like write to you and they go, "Oh, waiting on your reply on. I'm waiting on your reply on WhatsApp. I'm like, I am. I don't even fucking have WhatsApp. I did for a little while, but not for a while. But okay, keep waiting because that's great. I didn't even give you my phone number to be able to type anything to me in regards to wait for a response. So enjoy the waiting because I won't be replying to you. The reason people want to take you from TikTok to WhatsApp is because there's no real protection for you if they send you something gross. Excuse me, or they're disrespectful to you. They just look at it as, well, you chose to go give me your phone number. So it's like, ugh. But like I said, TikTok does not interest me. It's just like I have a profile, that's a given. The only thing that's there is a picture of me. That's it. I will not be posting any content. There's a few people on there that I absolutely love to follow and love to listen to them. There's a guy on there and he does like bad dating stories, and his name is Max, and he is a honey. And unfortunately he's from like way over the other side of the world. So the likelihood of me ever meeting him is like a needle in a hayfield. Not going to happen. And then there's this guy who's Australian, and he's the Baron, I think his name is, and he gets tagged in a lot of stuff, and he reviews it, and it's all like, oh, what the fuck am I being tagged in now? He is absolutely awesome. And then there's other people, like I said yesterday, that send a message to you by saying you've got a dark cloud over you. Say that to me in winter and we're golden, because it means it's going to rain. Or you have I sense bad karma or aura around you. Please send money so I can remove this. No, I'm struggling enough as it is. I'm not going to send you my fucking money. If I've got a bad, like a black or dark cloud over me, more power to me, I say. I honestly just don't care. Because I believe you create your own destiny, and if you don't like the way it's going, and you're in charge of that. Who you let into your life, whether it's on purpose or by mistake. But if someone continuously sets their mind out to hurt you or discourage you or stop you from being who you were before they met you, then I'm sorry, but that's your choice to let that person back into your life again and again and again. I'm the kind of person as of late that I choose not to answer to anybody who asks me questions that aren't any of their fucking business. Yes, I will admit it now. I do like when I get donations in my PayPal. I will not hey Bubsy, how you doing, sweetheart? I will not, under any circumstances, single out who donates to me. If Melody, Bubsy, anyone else was to donate to me, I will not purposely make it my mission to mention their name, nickname, whatever, and single them out and thank them and then mention how much they donate. That is something that I have never done, nor will I ever do, because I don't want people to be targeted. I am good. Getting a lot of weird shit on fucking TikTok. Like I was saying before, like you get told, oh, I picked up something, or where they're telling you stuff, and then they go, I looked at your photo. Has experienced some sort of sadness in life, from losing a loved one, having without you getting a chance to say goodbye, having someone fucking break your heart without even giving them permission to be in heart to begin with. People are shit at the end of the day. There are going to be people out there who love you for who you are, There's going to be people who are going to love you for who you are and pick you up when you fall and when you fuck up. All right. But then there's going to be people who are going to judge you because of things that you choose to do for yourself. Because you think that if you could tell, like when people come and tell me certain things about other people and I'm yet to see it myself, I don't know how to deal with that because I haven't experienced it myself. So if people want to judge me for that, that's on them. That's not on me. I love who I love. I care about who I care about. Your opinion of this person and that person and this person and whatever doesn't mean that because we're friends, that is going to become my opinion, because it's not. I am who I am, you are who you are, and they are who they are. You can't try and tell people who they can and can't associate with just because you have an issue with them. And that's why I always say, support who you want to support, but do me a favour. If there's going to be drama on there, leave, well, even if there's not drama, all I say is if you support someone I'm not a fan of, don't bring my name up. At the end of the day, I deserve the right to be able to feel safe when I'm doing my lives. And people that come up on panel should also feel that same safety, knowing the fact that I'm not there to judge them and neither is anybody else. And I'm going to try and read chat. Just give me a sec. Exactly right, Bubsy. What matters is what you think of yourself. Because at the end of the day, as much as it sounds cliche to say this, sleeping Melody, I mean that not in person, none of you will be here at 3 a.m. I'm crying myself to sleep because I think I've upset somebody. There is going to be times I upset people. There are going to be times when I hurt people. I don't piss off reminders. There's going to be things that I do that nobody's going to like. And that's just me. If I mention things that I mention over and over again, so be it. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? I mention what I mention because, hey, guess what? This is my channel. I don't give into the drama that goes on Facebook. I get told about the drama, but then I choose to, instead of going on a live and talking about what I've been told, I choose to store it away and more or less file it away. Not for a rainy day in case I need it. It's just the fact that I can hold my head up high knowing that when people tell me stuff about other creators, I can look back on that in years to come and think, well, I never did that. Or I never did that. And I head up high about that. You know, I might not make thousands or hundreds or even 20s of dollars, you know. I might not even make $20 at the end of this live. And I'm fine with that because I know that I'm doing this because I choose to put some positivity out in the world. Whether I make money with it, whether I don't. I'm sorry, but I'm at the stage now where I don't give a flying fuck. I love the fact that when I get a notification when I'm live saying such and such has donated, I love getting that notification. I think it's wonderful. But what I also think is wonderful when I have people that come in here and stick around from the start to the finish and realize that I'm here for, not everybody's here for a guaranteed amount of time. So what I'm trying to do is to try and look back and think, okay, there have been life lessons I've learnt since having a YouTube channel. And some of those lessons have been so fucking hard to learn. But I've learnt a lot. You know, I've decided that, like I said, what anyone's opinion, I did something there. What other people's opinion of me is not going to diminish what I think of myself. I at times think I'm a complete and utter fucking failure. I think that more often than I think that I'm great. I struggle just like the rest of you. I struggle to be, like I said, there are people out there who make a lot of money on their YouTube channels, and I applaud them from afar. Those ones that do, I do. I applaud them from afar. And when I say afar, I mean like I'm here in Australia, so I would go to India and fucking applaud people that make money. That's how far I'll get away from people. Because I'm not here to try and make people see a lot of things, but it's not up to, you know, you guys to dig into your pockets and help me with that. I'm not saying that at all, like it just pisses me off how there are people out there who make money and don't deserve to. And there's people like me, like out there like me, who struggle, don't get any kind of help at all. And it sucks because, like I said, there are people out there who do struggle. And there are people out there that have jobs and people out there who live with people who have jobs. So they don't know what it's like to go hungry. They don't know what it's like to try and think of how they're going to do this and how they're going to do that and how they're going to get here and how they're going to get there, because they don't have to worry about any of that shit because they've got people that live with them that can take them to that appointment. They've got friends who can take them shopping. They've got friends that if you don't want to cook that night, they will. You know what I mean? I don't have that as a luxury in my life. I'm sorry, but I don't. If I have someone cook for me, very, very, very rarely now because he works, and he cooked up a whole bunch of meals for me once upon a time. Hasn't done it since because he's been working. But the point being, though, is the fact that when people say to me, you've got food in your freezer, why don't you use that? It's because I don't actually have the strength to cut the shit up to cook it. So until I can actually figure out exactly what to do with that, I really don't want people saying, you've got food in your freezer, Tammy, just use that up and then go shopping. I don't want to hear that shit anymore because at the end of the day, like I said, I still have to struggle to cut the shit up. You know what I mean? So I just don't like people telling me what I can't, that, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And like I said, I'm sick and tired of trying to impress the people that aren't worth impressing. I might be called all these certain names on YouTube, and quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Because I am me. I might plug my PayPal a lot. Because that's all I've got, apart from my fortnightly payments. That's all I've got as an extra income for me. So I can use that money to put towards my cleaner, put that towards my gardener, or put that towards my travel expenses for next week, all that sort of shit. But because I don't have a steady flow coming in with the PayPal, I can't rely on it. So it just makes me sad, though. Like I said, how there are people out there who treat people like absolute brat and actually get supported. Hey, Matt. But like I said, I wish everybody a good night. And yeah, it just makes me sad, though. Because like I said, I try. Hey, Kitty Witty. Like I said, I'm trying so hard to bring entertainment to you guys. I'm trying my hardest to bring a channel to people that can actually enjoy the fact that there's a channel out there that allows people to have freedom of speech. I'm going to be trying my hardest to, I don't know how or when, but here's the thing that I'm curious about. Yes, my channel is called True Crime Discussions with Tammy. I get that. But here's the thing, and this is going to make me sound like such a horrible, horrible person saying this, but I'll say it anyway. I make fuck all money, right, when I talk about things in general and I talk about what's pissing me off or anything like that, or Just things that anyone that can come up on panel and talk about whatever's pissing them off, all right? So it's not just my drama. It's whatever you feel comfortable talking about. If I drop the link, pop up, talk about it. It's all good. G'day, Jody. And I'm fine with that. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. The panel is yours when you're on panel, as far as I'm concerned. All right? And like I said, I make no money doing that. But I give you a platform to talk about anything you want, free of charge. The only thing it uses is my data and uses up my battery on my phone. But I'm still giving everyone an opportunity to have a platform to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about at no charge. Now, keep that in mind when I say this next part. If I was to start discussing true crime, would that suddenly change? I'm going to go with no, because I'm giving every single person that comes into my lives every single time, I am giving people an opportunity because they say it's a true crime channel, you should discuss true crime. Opportunity to discuss minutes discussing a crime that they're interested in. The thing is, though, I cop a lot, and I mean a lot of backlash because I don't follow the rules of not leader or whatever. We discuss the give or take. Here's the most ironic thing out of that, though, is that I didn't make a fucking cent doing that. So my question is to those people who say, discuss true crime and you'll get rewarded, what makes you think I will? I clearly don't. Like I said, I leave my panel. When I put my StreamYard link into the chat, as soon as someone clicks that link and they come up here, boom, they're on and they can talk about whatever the fuck they want. They don't discuss true crime. So therefore, I keep it open and light to talk about whatever the fuck they want. Like I said, though, I don't discuss true crime. Hang on a sec, guys, sorry. Like I said, I discuss true crime as often as I can. But here's like I said, here's the amazing thing. 25 minutes or however long it was when I had Matt and Ara up on panel, we were discussing true crime and I made nothing. And I'm not expecting to make money on true crime all the time, any of the time, or whatever. See, here's the thing. I discuss true crime. I get no feedback. I don't discuss true crime and I get lectured. Maybe you should change channel name. Easier said than done, though. Easier said than done. And I don't want to change my channel name because there will come a time when I do want to discuss true crime. But like I said, I leave my... Okay, put a 1 in chat if you think it's fair. That 1 if you think on do true crime, no general conversation at all, or 2, leave it as it is. So 1, if you want me to continue, if you want me just to stick to true crime, or 2, keep it as it is and true crime's brought up sporadically. Exactly. That's right, Bubsy. I talk about true crime, and when I do, I'm very passionate about what I discuss when it comes to true crime, yes. Whoopsie, sorry. Like I said, um, okay. I don't know who did that, but thank you so much. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. But like I said, it just makes me. I don't know what people expect from me. I really fucking don't. You know, I just put a survey. Hang on. Sorry, Tammy, I sent you. Yes, I got it. Thank you, Matt. That was very, 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 very nice. Thank you. But like I said, it pisses me off that I can't seem to win. You know what I mean? It's like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. And like I said, I just want people to know no one's voted. So I'm just going to, you know what? No one needs to because that's not who I am. I want people to be happy, content, and know that there is always a place to talk about stuff on my channel. It doesn't matter if the fact that, you know, if I'm discussing, like I said, if Matt was up here and he wanted to discuss, say, trying to think of, okay, we'll talk about the fact that a spider tried to chase him, which if you tuned in last time, you'd know all about. And Matt was scared and he crushed it. The spider, that is, not his fear. Now, the thing is, though, is that there will be people out there who think that what Matt did was cruel. What I think Matt did was fucking hilarious. Sorry, but I hate spiders. I just know. I don't care if it's fake. I don't care if it's dead. You got okay. Now I've seen arachnophobia twice. Once when I was a little kid, and once when one of my best friends introduced it to me, and I was very drunk. And they introduced it to me on Blu-ray, which was not the best idea to do that because it's yes. Hang on, sorry. Yes, okay. I'm sorry, but it's just too funny. It's just like the world is a fucked up place, and it's like I want to. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to picture Matt running away from a little fucking spider. You know, like because okay, now this is how I envision it. Okay, Matt is 6'1". I don't know if he is. He's probably shorter than that. I don't know, but this is how I picture Matt: 6'1", 6'1.5", standing up, stretching, looking down, and there's a fucking little tiny 10-cent piece or a fucking little tiny coin size spider, and the spider's not doing any legs stretching. And then Matt thinks it's going to attack. So what does Matt do? Matt freaks out. The spider thinks, oh, chasey, and starts running after Matt. Matt freaks out, gets down his fucking size 9.5, 10 foot, or shoe, take your pick, and then crushes the little fucker. That's how I picture it. And I am sorry if I'm way off. Oh. Go, Jody. Oh. Oh. Are they? Oh, okay. Okay, well, I don't know. I've never seen a wolf spider, so I don't know the size of them. Oh, Brussels sprout. But no, I just want you all to know. I just don't like, no. Oh shit! Apparently huntsmans are creepy looking. Okay, so cool. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop the link. Fuck it. I wasn't going to, but I thought, no one would want to come up. But hey, I'm gonna drop the link. So if anyone wants to come up, oh, you all crack me up. I'm sorry, but I want to hear more spider stories. Oh fuck. Whew. Okay, post. This is actually, yeah, that's better. I nearly posted my PayPal link in the fucking thing, but I don't need to do that. Oh my god, there's someone else who just sent me a message on Snapchat. I'm waiting for your response on Snapchat. Well, like I said before, you'll be waiting a long fucking time. Not Snapchat, sorry, WhatsApp. Well, sorry to say this, my dear, you'll be waiting a long time because I have WhatsApp, but you don't have my phone number to be waiting for something. Now, if someone's going to message me on when you have the app WhatsApp, okay, you need to be able to give people your phone number. Now, I don't give out my phone number freely to anybody because there are a lot of fucktards in this world. So when someone says that they're waiting on my message on WhatsApp, all I'm going to say is good luck because you're going to be waiting a long, long fucking time. If no one wants to come up, that's fine. I'll just keep on rambling on incoherently like I do. But no, I remember when I was about to go to a friend's place and a spider was on my wire door. And this is shortly after I moved in. And all I said to my friend is, let me know when you're out at the front and I'll meet you out there. It's all good. So what happened is I was getting ready to leave. Now, here's the thing. I hate spiders. No matter what ones they are, they freak me out. This spider was on my wire door. I opened up my wire door to leave. And here's the thing that freaked me out more than anything is that spider was a smartass. It crawled around to the other side, so it was inside the wire door. And then when I was getting ready to close my main door, it crawled to it somehow. I don't think it jumped, but it could have done something weird. It went to the main door, crawled over the door frame, and then crawled up into the corner of my lounge room and stayed there. And then when I got home, the spider obviously wasn't there. Now, I don't give a shit what anyone says. Spiders don't belong in people's houses under any circumstances. Now, I don't care. When I see it, as if I see a spider before I go to bed, okay, I'm cool with that. But when I wake up in the morning and that little fucker's gone, oh my God. I'm like, now where did it go? This is bad. You know what I mean? It's pretty set. Hang on, sorry, hang on. Hey Paisley, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. From Sydney. We have another Aussie in here. Awesome. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. I think this place, apart from Melody, I think everyone in here is Australian. This is pretty fucking awesome. But like I said, I just don't think, obviously spiders are good because they eat all the little bugs and all that kind of crap. But here's the thing I don't like is when you lose track of them. It's like they're there. It's like wax on, wax off kind of motion, And I was asked a couple of weeks ago, Tammy, I'm like, yes. Would you ever go snorkeling? No. For one, I can't swim. And two, I'm not about to put my fucking head and body under a blanket, if so be it, if that's what we're going to call it, of water. And knowing my luck, I'll come face to face with a fucking shark. And they say, if you get approached by a shark, this is what I was told, whether it's true or not, I don't know. They say just remain completely still. Okay. They say the same thing for snakes. Now, I don't give a flying fuck what anyone says, okay? Now, if I see a shark, and it's coming at me and it's opening up its fucking mouth ready to bite my fucking head off, of course I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's cool, I'm relaxed, man. Like I need to be. No, I'm sorry, but I don't know anyone that would be able to see a big fucking shark coming at you with its mouth open like it's fucking smiling at you, thinking you're next, bitch. I'm sorry, I don't know anyone who would be able to remain calm in that situation. The same with a spider. With a spider, yes, they say remain calm. No. Yes, I see a spider, I want to get the fuck away from it as quickly as I can. The same with a snake. Snakes can move pretty fucking fast when they want to, man. So, like, I'm sorry, no. I'm not wanting to stay still and let it see if the shark's gonna kill me or the spider's gonna fucking bite me or the snake's gonna, if it's one of those spitting pythons, it's gonna spit my eyes and cause complete blindness. Yes, I'm gonna remain still so that can happen, and then a boa constrictor or whatever the fuck it is can eat me whole and then shit me out whole. Yes, please. I want to stay still for that. No, I don't actually. I'm sorry. Yes. Paisley just wrote, I frickin' okay, I'm gonna clean it up for you instead of saying frickin'. I'm gonna use the proper word that I think she meant. I fucking hate anything that crawls. I agree. I'm originally from Scotland. We only have harmless. Okay. Well, welcome to Australia. Sorry, I shouldn't say that like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, welcome to Australia though, Paisley. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope that you aren't too freaked out by our crawly creatures. But I sorry, but I hope you're having a good time in Australia, sweetheart. I really do, and I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. Yeah, Melody, you might need to hang on. Melody, you might need to skip right to the end of the chat, the live, sweetie, because you are quite a fair bit behind. Don't like mice because they spread viruses. It's just gross. But anywho, guys, it's just, yeah. I just don't understand how there are some people, you see them on like YouTube videos and shit, they open their mouth and out crawls a fucking spider. And I'm like, you fucking crazy motherfucker. And then you got people like, okay, now I'm sorry for the Australians, that's a little troll, but I personally can't stand it because her voice irritates me. Bindi fucking Irwin. And then there's Bob Irwin. They are both such hyperactive kids, I swear to God. Oh, we have got such amazing animals to show you today. Like, okay. Try not using a hyperactive tone and I might actually listen. But apart from that, no. And then there's Terry Irwin going, oh, Steve and I met and it was just kismet. Yeah, this. Okay, Melody, put a 1 in chat if you can hear me. Hang on. Oh, sorry, Paisley. Sorry. I didn't know. Yes, they do. It's really quite scary how much they do take after. Here's a quick. I still remember where I was when I found out Steve Irwin had passed away. I was upstairs in my when I lived where I am now. You can hear me now? Cool. I was living in a place called Blair Athol, and I went up to Foodland there, and I had my housemate ex-boyfriend, I should say, at the time didn't know that I smoked. So what happened is I walked up to the had it on the way up there and with the smell. I couldn't spray deodorant because then that's when you could actually, spray them. You're supposed to spray in the lid, But as I explained to the cop and made the cop laugh, I don't smell like I'm not Michael Jackson, so I can't spray it in the lip because I'm not plastic. So he found it funny. And he turned to the guy who called the cops on me and he goes, "You called me out because she sprayed some body spray on herself instead of into the plastic lid." And it was like, "Well, yeah." And the copy was there. Oh my God, he looks like so much like Hannibal Lecter out of Silence of the Lambs. Oh, it was fucking horrible. Like actual Hannibal Lecter. And Anthony Hopkins, that one. And it actually scared the crap out of me. Asked him and said, "You remind me of Hannibal Lecter, like Anthony Hopkins guy. And he goes, "Well, thank you. Would you like some fiber beans with that?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes, "What about a Chianti?" I'm like, "No." And we're making each other laugh. And he said, "Right, okay, I'm going to compromise. You can either pay," because the can was $4.50. He goes, "I'll tell you what, because there's some of the body spray missing. It was a nice Lynx one. It was Phoenix or something. It's beautiful." Anyway, he goes, "You can pay $2.25 for this because some of it's missing, or we can write you up a warning." And I said, "Oh, I'll just pay the $2.25 for it. It's all good." He goes, "Smart choice." Oh, beautiful. Blair Athel in Adelaide. Yes, he does. Anthony Hopkins definitely has creepy eyes. Oh, so it's pretty fucking scary. It's actually quite funny. Uh, Anywho, long story short, I'm just getting bombarded by text messages by an arrogant prick. But, I'll get used to it because I just choose to ignore them from now on because I'm smart enough to not care what anyone else thinks. But like I said, anyway. All right, guys, you know what? I'm actually going to cut this live and I'm going to keep it up, but I'm going to do another live tomorrow during the day. Thank you, Matt, for that as well. Before I forget, you mentioned you said you sent me something, and I appreciate you sending me that. That is very nice to read. Thank you so much. But until next time, guys, just know that stay tuned. Share my lives to people, and let them know that if there is a true crime they want to discuss that and they don't want to discuss it on other channels, just let them know that my panel is their panel. And I will talk to you all again very, very soon. Until next time, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.